What's going on, Aces? Welcome back to the channel. I hope that you guys are having an amazing weekend. So Beyonce just showed up at our Vice President Kamala Harris's rally in Houston. I am so proud of Beyonce, of our Vice President. I mean, just thinking about how far Black women have come in this country, it is truly amazing because, as we all know, when in terms of social capital, in terms of racism, sexism, that special blend of massage noir, right, that only we experience, it is so just incredibly inspiring to see how far, our vice president has come. She's the first woman vice president in this nation's history. She's the first, woman of color, Black woman, right? She graduated from Howard University and an AKA. All these people trying to, dispute or deny her Blackness, and she stood 10 toes down on business. So proud of her for that. Beyonce, Giselle Knowles Carter, she has broken so many ceilings. She's crossed genres. She's an entrepreneur, businesswoman. And it's just like, you know, there's nothing that you can't do if you put your mind to it. And this rally is so inspirational. And I really wish that my grandmother were around to see, not only our vice president, but just, to see Beyonce, to see just the strides that we're making, in spite of the fact that, we have a conservative majority Supreme Court trying to eradicate, all these civil rights that so many have fought and bled and died for. But we're not going back. Like our vice president says, like Beyonce says. I'm going to let you guys hear her remarks. She only talked for 4 minutes and 33 seconds, but I'm so proud of both of them. So let's go ahead and listen to Beyonce.
H-Town. We are so happy to be standing here on this stage as proud country Texas women supporting and celebrating the one and only Vice-President Kamala Harris. A woman who's been pushing for what this country really needs right now: unity. It's impossible not to feel the energy in this room, the positivity, the community, the humanity. We are at the precipice of an incredible shift, the brink of history. I'm not here as a celebrity. I'm not here as a politician. I'm here as a mother. A mother who cares deeply about the world my children and all of our children live in. A world where we have the freedom to control our bodies. A world where we're not divided. Our past, our present, our future merge to meet us here. Imagine our daughters growing up seeing what's possible with no ceilings, no limitations. Imagine our grandmothers. Imagine what they feel right now. Those who have lived to see this historic day. Even those who are no longer physically with us. Imagine all of their sacrifice. The sacrifices made so we can witness the strength of a woman standing in her power, reimagining what leadership is. For all the men and women in this room and watching around the country, we need you. Your voice has power and magnitude. Your vote is one of the most valuable tools, and we need you. Your freedom is your God-given right, your human right. Everybody say Texas. Texas plays a pivotal role to change the course of our future. Texans and Houstonians from 3rd Ward, River Oaks, Sugarland, 5th Ward, Ailey, Memorial, Southwest Side, North Side, all the way down to Most City. We all have a role to play to make this a reality. We're all part of something much bigger. We must vote. And we need you. It's time to sing a new song. A song that began 248 years ago. The old notes of downfall, discord, despair no longer resonate. Our generations of loved ones before us are whispering a prophecy, a quest, a calling, an anthem. Our moment right now, it's time for America to sing a new song. Our voices sing a chorus of unity. They sing a song of dignity and opportunity. Are y'all ready to add your voice to the new American song? Because I am. So let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. Please give a big, loud Texas welcome to the next President of the United States, Vice-President Kamala Harris.
I know that's right. I am so proud of both of them. And again, I can't wait to vote for Kamala Harris. I hope that all of you are going to vote. I'm not going to, tell you how to vote. I'm just saying I'm going to vote for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. I'm looking forward to moving forward. I'm looking forward to progression, right? I love the fact that she chose that slogan that we are not going back. She is such a strong leader. And Vice President Harris is battle tested. She has gone, she's still going. She's like an Energizer bunny, right? Whereas her opponent has constantly talked about suffering from exhaustion. And I'm like, okay, well, he should probably go home and get some rest if he's exhausted, because running the country, we all remember when President Barack Obama first took office. He was in his 40s, his hair was black, he was suave and smooth. Child, after them 8 years, he even joked about how, ragged he looked. He looked tired. After he left the White House, though, and him and Michelle went to, his home state of Hawaii, and they took a vacation, he was doing fine. He looked youthful and radiant. He looks better now than he did when he was leaving the White House. But that is such a taxing job. It is the most important job in the country, and some would even argue the world, because the USA is the richest country in the world. So to be the leader of the free world, we need someone who is, not only strategic and battle tested and has the good of the country in their forefront, in their minds, but also someone who has morals and values and ethics. Our vice president, in my opinion, she embodies those. Now, do I agree with everything that she does and says? Absolutely not. Okay. But when I look at who the choices that we have, the binary decision that we have here in this country, there's no question in my mind who would be a better leader for this country, someone who we can trust with the nuclear codes, someone who does not want to be a dictator on day one. which is what Trump said. Those are his words. Um, and like Maya Angelou said, when someone shows you who they are, believe them. The first time we had Trump in office for those 4 years, and it was a hot mess. Okay, a lot of people, and I'm laughing, but it's really not funny because a lot of people didn't survive the Trump presidency. That question that they keep, throwing out, that I believe won Reagan his presidency. Uh, are you better now than you were 4 years ago? Absolutely. We were in the middle of a global pandemic, and Trump was telling people to inject themselves with disinfectant. He's like, oh, it'll go away in 2 weeks. And then he was, just, it was a mess. It was a mess. If you're hearing my voice, you survived it by the grace of God, just like I did. And we do not want to go back. We do not want to go back to it being divisive. I mean, his own vice president has not endorsed him. His own vice president got out of there on January 6th by the skin of his teeth. Now we have JD Vance, who, before he became Trump's running mate, he was in opposition to him running. There's all kind of clips of just Vance talking about how Trump is unfit to serve a paper route, let alone be head of the country. But that's, again, Vance and what he said. I'm focused on Beyonce. I'm so glad that she showed up for our vice president. I'm so glad that she endorsed her. Taylor Swift, like, these are huge titans in the music industry. So you guys, please exercise your right to vote. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will talk with you in the next one. Take care, aces. Bye.